Assalamu alaikum. How are you each and everyone? Welcome in a new lesson, lesson 9.3. Use multiplication to divide. By the end of this lesson, each student should be able to connect dividing by a fraction to multiplication. Okay, let's have a look. How can we do this? For example, here we have the first question. Let's ask about this one. 3 divided by 1/4, or 3 divided by 1/4. What it does mean? It's mean that he's asking you how many fourth in 3. Like if you have a 3 pizzas, so how many fourth? So first of all, what is fourth? When you split this pizza to 4 equal parts, so this part, which I'm going to shade, yes, this part is 1/4, or another way you can read it as 1/4. Okay, so let's count now how many fourth in 3 pizzas. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer for this one is 12. Okay, so each and every time I'm going to draw this to get my answer? No. What you have to do is, there is a simple way, okay, if you are dividing by this fraction, or we can name it unit fraction, just multiply the whole number by the denominator. So 3 times 4 is 12. So this is a quick way to get your answer. Okay, now this way only works if it was a unit fraction. What it does mean unit fraction? Unit fraction means it's the numerator is always 1, like 1/3, like 1/4, like 1/9. So this fast way is just to multiply whole number by the denominator. It will work with only unit fractions. Okay, so this means that you have to know the mathematical way. Mathematical way is just, you have here 3 divided by 1/4. So you have to make this 3 to be over 1. We studied before that any whole number can be out of 1. So 4 can be 4 out of 1, 6 can be 6 out of 1, 3 can be 3/1. So now to divide, it's so hard. Because of this, there is a way to just change this division sign to be what? Multiply. The number which is before, or the fraction which is before, I'm not going to change any. I will write it as it is, 3/1. But the other one, I'm going to flip it upside down. So here, the 1 is going to be down, and the 4 is going to be up. So it's going to be 4/1. So again, what I did is, the 3 out of 1, I'm just copying the 3 out of 1. Divide, I'm going to change it to be multiply. 1/4, I flipped it upside down to be 4/1. Now multiply as usual. It's going to be what? 3/4 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. So the answer is the same. 12/1 give you the same 12. The same answer. So for this lesson, the fast way will be better. Just multiply the whole number by the denominator. 3/4. Okay? But you have to study this mathematical way as well. You have to know about it. Okay? So let's take another one. For example, here, this question, question 7, we have here 2 divided by 1/12. So just quick, teacher, we can just multiply 2 by 12. So the answer is 24. Okay. But the mathematical way, which you taught us about it, teacher, is going to be the 2 over divided by 1/12. The 2, I will make it 2/1. Divide, I'm going to change it multiply. And this 1/12, I'm going to flip it upside down. So 12/1. Now if you multiply 2 by 12 is 24. And 1 by 1 is 1. So the final answer is equal to 24. So now you know the quick way and the mathematical way. Through the lesson you can do all of this kind of questions, okay? All of them the same idea here. Only here question 14, he is asking you to write a word problem about this. 8 divided by half. Of course the answer is going to be what? Just multiply the 8 by the 2. Quick, it's going to be 16, right? There is 16 halves in 8. To write a word problem about this, you can do it by yourself. You know, any word problem you like, any story about this. You can say, for example, how many halves in 8 pizzas? You can say like this. At the end, thank you a lot. See you in another videos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahu Akbar.